Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delayed start. The suffer
Hello
stream
there.
is more like a suffer day than a suffer stream.
Hello there.
I lost
Hello there.
all the effects. I somehow lost uh, my overlay. My overlay is gone. So I had to recreate the overlay. So it's it's been a day, guys. Happy Monday. Max got a case of the Mondays. Hello, Shadow. Arnold, Zim, thank you for joining. Quackers, Nick the Pickle. I do like pears. Thanks for pointing that out. JDP, Bricks is the way. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad to hear about your mom coming back. Zox846M, welcome to the stream. Hey, I can, guys, I just said that there's no effects. Please don't try to redeem effects. I will disable all of the effects now because someone tried to use the effects when I said that they were, not to use them. So barrel disabled, Legofy disabled. Where's pixelate? Pixelate, pixelate, pixelate. Pixelate disabled. So I will refund you your points, Nick the Pickle. So let's see, Zox. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, Zox. If I'm not, you can let me know. Zox, you are added. Welcome to the stream. Oh, JDP, I love your streams. I love them very much. As I do everyone from Brick Therapy. Their streams are all entertaining. So I'll always try to join when I can. Now, I might not be able to pay 100% attention, but I will still try to watch. I don't know, Cheese and Quackers, it's all up to you, buddy. Let's see, gift points. Nick the Pickle plus 150. That's right here. Gift points. Nick the Pickle plus 150. Kathy, it's been a day, that's for sure. It's been a day. And it all started when I was like, hey, why is the slice effect all the way up in the upper left hand corner? And try as I might, And I did try. I could not fix it. So I uninstalled it. And somehow when I uninstalled it, I lost my overlay. Like my overlay is gone. So I recreated my overlay, and hopefully it works. But this is all stuff that I had to do after work. So immediately I could see like this is a little large here, right? We don't need it that big, right? We can shrink that up right there. Yeah. There we go. So this is an overlay in OBS. So an overlay is basically a collection of scenes. Guys, I'm gonna start timing you out if you guys keep using the effects. If I say they're disabled. I mean, please don't test the system,
Hello there.
guys. Panzer, you're here. So yeah, please don't try to use the effects if I tell you that they're disabled, because you're gonna end up charging yourself points in case I miss an effect. So please have patience on Mac today and his bad day. Charlotte, Dudley, bourbon, scotch, push-ups, and burpees. Those are still active. Those are still active. But slice, Lego, pixelate, and whatever one is the other one. Those are. Oh no, Arnold, you weren't oversharing. You weren't oversharing, buddy. Take it easy. I'm sorry if I didn't catch what you said right away, but I don't think you're oversharing at all. And I hope everything goes better with your parents. Yes, the wheel should still work, but I don't know because I haven't tested it. So this is where we ended at. So I don't know if you remember, but I dressed up as Luke Skywalker on May 1st because I was out of town on May 4th. You all random to see who would spin the wheel of all of my UCS sets, all of them. And I was hoping for something like the Naboo Starfighter, and instead I got the exact opposite, which was the UCS Millennium Falcon. And I don't know if you remember, but I sat there and hunched over my chair, sorting through bags, unnumbered bags, searching, hunting, searching for pieces. I mean, this. Oh, it's over there, so I won't show it. But we're talking like bags of random pieces, and they're all different pieces. All of them are different pieces. So that's why I only got this much done in one night. This much done. So looky here, guys. Looky here. This is pages and pages and pages and pages of pieces. So I started, and I have pieced out a lot of the small things into little compartments like this. So hoping that tonight will go smoother than the rest of my day today. So I'm gonna get all this crap out, and I'm gonna actually put it in one of these little trays. So yeah, it's been a day. Thankfully work went well. I didn't have any hiccups at work. I knew that I was going to have an exterminator coming today, so I did not take my lunch break today, and thankfully the exterminator did come today, and he sprayed our house for bugs inside and outside. Our count for dead. Brown recluses so far was 12, but you can add another 3 to that. So far this year we have found and killed 15 large brown recluses in our house. If you don't know what a brown recluse is, it is a spider that has a necrotic bite. So if it bites you, your skin will start to rot away. And you can get treated for it.
Hello there.
And usually you're okay afterwards. And but you will have a scar, and it looks terrible, terrible. So I realize that we're missing something here. I gotta turn that down. That's way too loud. Okay, so you guys will have to let me know if that is like too loud or not. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I have no control over how it sounds when it first fires up, only afterwards. So, yeah, cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I know I'm a little late. I know it's been a terrible day, but it can only get better. Only get better. And I heard the best news already today, and the best news is that Kathy's mom is home. So we were all really rooting for Kathy's mom to make it home in a timely fashion. And although she was a little later than what Kathy would have liked, I'm sure she's home. So congrats. The Clone Wars. So by that, I assume you mean the animated show and not Attack of the Clones, the movie. Yeah, that's an epic cartoon series. I don't normally like to watch cartoon series, but I did watch that one. So I am double and triple checking my work here today, guys, because not only because I've had a rough day today, but once you make a mistake on this set, it sucks. Yes, it sure was. I mean, there's plenty of sad things going on in Clone Wars, including, you know, a lot that happens in the final episodes. I mean, but so you really gotta watch Rebels now, Shadow, if you haven't seen Rebels yet, because Rebels has a continuation of some of those characters. And one of the things I really love most about Rebels is that you got to see the infancy of the Empire and the development of their weapons, you know, from prototypes all the way into what became canon, in the OG Star Wars movie, New Hope. I mean, it takes place afterwards, but I find it difficult to call it a true sequel. I would think that I wouldn't even call Rebels a real sequel either. I would call it a continuation of the timeline, but I would say there's more characters that you're familiar with in Rebels than in any other Star Wars animated show. And I won't tell you specifically who's in Rebels, but you'll certainly run into some familiar faces, that's for sure. So, yeah, actually, let me do a test. Let me do a test. Test. Right. So I didn't flip over to what was supposed to happen. So let me test this out here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh my, this is a real mess here, guys. Hold on a second. So give me a second. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Hello there.
Okay, hey Chris Kid, welcome back. Welcome back, Chris Kid. So JDP, I did see you said something in Twitch. I'll be responding to you in just a second. No, Shadow, I do not.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hey, Alexandria. Hey, build every way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I've had quite a Monday so far. I lost a lot of stuff in OBS and I thought I had everything all squared away and then realized that one of the most important things is actually broken, which is the prize redemption wheel, which I do have points in my stream for YouTube viewers, similar to what goes on Twitch. I'm just waiting for you to appear. Build every way. And you are now able to check your points. Anyways, build every way. How did you find me? JDP says, I'm thinking on Wednesday after my stream I might go buy a new kayak. Oh my goodness, earlier an elderly couple passed me on the road going the other way and I saw that they were driving with their back hatch on the SUV open. That is dangerous. So I'm going to try it again. Yeah, it just won't it won't show the wheel, but I think it's, oh, hold on a second. I can't do it there. I have to do it actually here.
Hello there.
Yeah, it's not flipping. Hey, never too old for Lego. Never too old for Lego. Welcome, welcome. This look familiar? This look familiar? Yeah, so the wheel is broken. So oh man. Let's see. Try to do this. Let's try to do this, huh? Boy. Yeah, build every way. It is a small disappointment. It is a small disappointment, but you know, it's not critical. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing here. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Emperor's Crusader, come, welcome. Oh, Emperor's Crusader? Oh, I don't think I can do one in Indian. I don't know the Indian language. Oh, well, no, it's still not working.
Hello there.
Oh, wait a minute. This just need to. No, Alexandria, I don't. Yeah. I don't want to spend too much more time on this tonight. Final Fantasy 16. I can play Final Fantasy 16. Um, yeah, I'll have to figure out what's going on, guys, later. Let me get some of the build in, and then I'll take a look. So I don't know what really happened for me to lose, essentially everything tonight. I mean, it's been pretty terrible day so far. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I have you guys here, and we have this great build here, and we have, in my opinion, some great music here, and I can't ask for anything more. I got to see my wife today. She's had a pretty good day, although she did come home a little bit late. Charlotte, she got some good playtime in today. She's pretty exhausted. Um, we had thought I'd try it one more time. We had someone come in and finally. What? Never too old for Lego? You use points? Yeah, guys, the wheel is broken, so hold on a second. So let's just assume right now that everything is broken. Except, well, even maybe everything having to do with Dudley and Charlotte and all that stuff. So there you go. There's your refund. Never too old for Lego. Scotch. Right. So let's just not worry about the wheel right now, okay, guys? And Grizz Kid, you're so far away from rolling the wheel, I wouldn't worry about it. Should you film the fireworks tonight? Yeah, game over. Or build every way. Game over. Nearly game over, but not all the way. And the thing that annoys me is all this happened because I just wanted to fix one little thing that was broken, and it led to just an absolute calamity of a day. So Scotch is a type of liquor that is fermented in Scotland, and sometimes they use peat, and that helps give it a like a smokier type flavor, and is super delicious if you ask me. It's not always made with peat though. Yeah, Greg, I have. You can see it right over there, just barely on screen. Let's see if this works. Oh, wrong one. There is the Millennium Falcon right there. And I have no idea why it's so blurry. Okay, there we go. With a baby Dark Falcon. Thanks, Builder Away. Yeah, I built out that slave one, the Boba Fett one here on stream a couple months back. And then I built out Boba Fett Slave 1 here on stream earlier this month. And I think that the cockpit and all that stuff for the Jango Fett Slave 1 is a little bit better. But I really prefer the bottom part for the Boba Fett Slave 1, because the Boba Fett Slave 1 is a brick built bottom, and Django's is clipped in to give it the shape, and I just think it's a little cheap looking. Like, I don't like it at all. Let me tell you though, Zim, that peaty Scotch, if the first time I had it, I thought it was nasty, like the worst thing in the world. And then I gave it some time, and then when I went back to it, I was like, oh man, this is real Scotch here, man. This is where it's at. All right, so gonna make sure we have everything set correctly. going into the third pin slot. So hopefully that's correct. Yeah, that looks correct. Build every way. Is there one Lego set that you desire the most? I don't really think so at this point. I have really all the ones that I desire right now. The MTT looks pretty cool. The turbo tank also looks, pretty cool. So maybe those, but nothing for Star Wars that I'm like, man, I really want to buy that tomorrow when I go to Bricks Minifig. There are sets that I do desire. Oh, I'm sorry. Build Every Way. I thought for some reason you were asking me about Star Wars. Is there one Lego set that I desire the most? Yes. And right now, I would say it is the Black Pearl. I think the Black Pearl looks pretty swell. It's got those cloth sails. Oh, even more than the Black Pearl. Oh gosh, what is it? It's the ship that was made in like 2012. The Imperial flagship, I think it is. Yes, that set I want. Yes. That's the set I really want. That set, I think I'll wait a bit to get that one. I have the Death Star 2, the UCS 1. It's sealed in a box right over there. Yeah, Shadow's just shown just an absolute epic amount of growth, if you ask me. He's doing real great. All right. Yes, Shadow, it's built. It's over here on the shelf. You can see it right behind Cody's helmet is the UCS Venator. The UCS Venator is the very first build I put on video. They really should. Well, not Lego, not that they would, but it would be great to see some Spaceball sets. I imagine that someone has a mock of the Spaceball sets. In fact, I think Never Too Old for Lego, he was showing me something that was maybe on AliExpress or somewhere around there that had some Spaceball stuff. All right, so these gray ones span across here to kind of help seal this up, give it a little bit more support. And then we put just two little 1x1 slopes. Oh yeah, by the way, I've been saving this shirt for a long time to wear tonight. I've had this shirt for months and months and months. And I was like, I'm wearing it today. I love themed shirts. Kathy. Dark helmet. Kathy, you need to pick out which t-shirt you want me to buy. Otherwise, I'm just going to buy all of them and just have a bunch of funny t-shirts. in these yellow Technic L's into place. I can't remember which mini things it has on the inside. You gotta. I built that set about 6 months ago, believe it or not. Yeah, no, 6, 7 months ago. It's been a while. Now we get to play. Guess where these black pins go? Oh, I have to put more red ones in here, actually. Building a Technic doesn't bother me. It's making sure I have everything in the right spot that bothers me. Because the first time I built one of these, it was bad, and I had to rebuild it. So I'm trying not to screw anything up today. Gris Kid, which Lord of the Rings set? See, I'm already noticing a problem here, and it doesn't really make any sense. Build Everyway, thank you so very much for stopping by. Hopefully, the next time you tune into me, it'll be a better one for you. I am missing a piece here. That didn't take long for me to discover a problem. Let's see, what am I missing? It's 6 by 8. Oh, thank you, Build Everyway, for your subscription. I'll be back on Wednesday, hopefully, same time, better stream, because I'll have everything working by then. All right. Boy, that was unexpected, for sure. That goes in across there. This goes in across here, I believe. Yep, dark gray, light gray. This seals these up. This goes in here. Kid amassed just an amazing amount of points the other day during my broader mega stream. Which, by the way, I mean, look at it, guys. Look at its completed glory. It's all lit and everything. Personally, I think it looks phenomenal. The light kit for Light My Bricks, the 2.01, that costs like a lot of money, was well worth it. The instructions were nice and clear. I felt like, though, they misrepresented the length of the wires, so you kind of had to tweak some placements every now and then. But everything worked perfectly. The wires were flexible yet strong, and so no wires broke in the process. And it was great. So I'll be getting the Titanic kit soon, and my wife has tentatively agreed to put that light kit in on stream with me. Tentatively agreed. We'll have to see. That won't happen for a little while because she's getting ready to go out of town. That'll be exciting to have her around again. Never too old for Lego. If you're still around, man, I hope you're around for that. Because she specifically commented that you had a pretty good grasp of the 80s stuff and made it pretty interesting for her to be around.
The Force will be with you, always.
Danny Ramey! Thank you, Danny Ramey, for the follow. You are awesome. I hope you you stick around a little bit today for this build. It's gonna be great. Danny, what kind of what kind of Lego sets do you prefer to put together? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Or you can lurk too, that's fine. Lurkers are always welcome here too. Alexandria, I have complete faith that you can build anything. I don't think there's a set out there that that you can't build. I know you don't like, what was it, there was a bird set you said you didn't like, but you still got it together. Yeah, Alexandria, you've got this. I have complete and utter faith in you. Am I gonna make costume stickers? I don't know what costume stickers are, to be honest. What are costume stickers? I know I'm gonna have emojis. First of all, I have to have time. To make them, and I have to figure out what emojis to make for this channel. I know that Charlotte should get her emoji, and Dudley should get
Hello there.
his own. Hi, Shifty! Oh, Shifty. Shifty, I'm giving today the middle finger emoji. It has been a real Monday. So anyways, Dudley should get an emoji. Charlotte should get an emoji. Swoosh should get an emoji. After that, I don't really know. You know, there's no cause for bald mentia here. That's a nod to Eternity's stream. Boy, for all of the work I did trying to get all this stuff pieced out, I still somehow manage. Oh no, there's the other one I was looking for. Never mind. But yeah, I'll have stuff for you guys. Sure. Just need the know-how and time to do it is all. Okay, so I think I missed a Technic pin. I missed 2 Technic pins over here? No, I did not. Never mind. Okay, so I imagine I thought I would be using more red pins to get it to anchor in, but I guess not. Which is a little strange, very strange. Oh, wait a minute, I think I'm missing. This is some over here. I'm supposed to use 14 of these bad boys. Anyways, Shifty, how's your day going? And Shifty, how did you come up with the name Shifty anyways? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Shifty, I don't envy you at all. Your move from Hawaii back to New York, that sounds terribly hot. Ah, Alexandria, it was the Kingfisher set. That's the set. I see that at Walmart, and I'm like, oh man, I don't think I should get this one. Alexandria said this set is evil. So maybe I'll just never get this set. I don't want to suffer when putting the Legos together. Speaking of suffering, all of this stuff was suffering last night. And I was like, I bet that I'm going to do all this work and I'm going to build all this stuff super fast. And I'm going to spend the next portion of the build tonight hunched over looking for pieces, and that, I think, is exactly where tonight is headed. If they're small pieces, I got those all figured out. But the bigger pieces, they are still everywhere. Everywhere. Has anyone in the chat had a good day today? Am I the only poor guy that's had a terrible one? Oh, Alexandria, Dudley is a Sith Lord kitty. We let Dudley out this morning, and then we heard a terrible scream, and at the scene of the crime was tufts of Lily's fur, and we knew exactly what happened. It was Dudley attacking Lily. So mean to the kitties. So mean. No, all of our kitties are still alive, but Dudley tries to make sure that doesn't happen. Do I believe in Darth Jar Jar? Build every way. I think that Darth Jar Jar is one of my favorite minifigs. My friends and I, for years and years and years, have been joking that Jar Jar was secretly a Sith this whole time. And then they released a minifig that was Darth Jar Jar. And, I mean, of course, he's Darth Jar Jar in the show too, but I just thought it was super funny. Kathy, are you happy because your mom's home? I'm happy too. Now she has to make sure she follows the surgeon's instructions so she can stay home. So make sure that happens, okay, Kathy? Whatever the surgeon says for post-op care, your mom has to do. So you probably have to help her out with that so she can stay home. She doesn't have to go back in. This one's being stubborn. Sometimes these Technopins are stubborn to get in. But ultimately, I prevail. See, it's looking pretty solid, pretty big. Also makes annoying noises on the desk, like a chalkboard being scratched. All right, so that's all those pieces. And this part I'm building out. I distinctly remember building out something very similar with the 2nd gen Millennium Falcon. This is very, very familiar. Not everything is the same, but this for sure is the same. So last night I did all this piecing out while watching or at least listening to Eternity's stream. Oh, I would spend an hour with Luke, Mark Hamill, in a heartbeat. People have said I look like Mark Hamill. Although someone said I look like Walter Goggins too, and I don't really see that resemblance very much. I guess I see it a little bit more in Mark Hamill, but you know, Walter Goggins, he's an okay guy too. I thought he was great in The Wire. All right, so that's on step 3, 4. Oh, Alexandria, I already forgot what you ordered. What did you order? I have not ordered anything yet for double points. I've been kind of holding out. I gotta build 8 of these. Why do you think Harrison Ford is so grumpy? Is it because he's just getting old and he doesn't want to be disturbed? Or has he just always been grumpy? I always thought he was kind of a nice guy, but maybe I'm wrong. What about you, Build Everywhere? Are you into Harrison Ford or Mark Hamill more? Oh man, we were watching a documentary on the Panama Canal that was a little old last night, and we're like, boy, this guy kind of sounds familiar. It was Mark Hamill. Hey, Foggy, good morning. Good morning. I knew I was missing one of those. Foggy, I'm sorry I missed your stream this morning. I was super busy with work and didn't even have a thought to try to tune in. It's been a day. It's been a day for me today. Okay, let me get the orientation here right. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Okay. Okay, Kathy, cool. I'll buy it as soon as I get done here. So these are in here already. So oh, I know, but I try to catch your streams in the morning anyways. I mean, the build is great and the music is great and it's just a nice relaxing way to start the day. You know, I'll have the stream going in the background as I start my work duties, which always seems to be fixing a bunch of servers in the morning. From there, I start to code out stuff that I need to do for the day. I mean, it's just nice to listen and participate when I can. I'm having fun with Technic. The Technic for the Dark Falcon is not too bad, Alexandria. It's not nearly as involved as this. But Alexandria, I will tell you, please, 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 when it comes to the small exhaust stickers on the top of the Millennium Falcon, you want to make sure you put the pieces on first and then the stickers, because the stickers depend upon the alignment of the piece. And if you want, I can show you what I mean once this is over, if you want to stick around. So I have 4 more of these things to put in somewhere. And unfortunately, it's like you have to just look and see what is not there versus what is showing in the instructions. There is no real direction here. Makes this build very, very challenging. Oh no, Foggy. I start my day at 6 a.m. Central Time for work. And I don't know what that is Chinese time, but I would not say it's too early whatsoever. It's just I was so very busy, I did nothing other than just focus on work stuff. I didn't have a chance to even pull up your stream. Ooh, Alexandria. Those sound like they're fantastic. That Trevi fountain set it's got a lot of little pieces to simulate the water, I guess. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so now I'm just double checking that I have everything here actually. Everything checks out pretty good. 2 there, 4 there, 4 there. 1 there, 1 here. 1 on each side here. 1 on each side here, 1 on each side there. I think that's it. And now where do these go? Okay, these go on the outsides here. Did something happen? Feels like something happened with StreamerBot. Yeah, it sure does seem like StreamerBot reset, but I don't know how that could be. Well, everyone gets an extra 15 points. How about that? All right, guys, hold on a second. I think I need to take a quick break. Yep. Yep, I knew exactly what was going on. So, yesterday I was working on trivia on the laptop that still has StreamerBot on it. And apparently, even though OBS is working on this computer, the WebSocket server is still hitting OBS from the laptop. So a cat hit my mouse and woke up my laptop. And that's what happened. So I'm just waiting for something else to go wrong today. All right, let me keep this orientation. But I like to I still believe that I'm keeping my cool, my composure. It's not getting, today is not getting the best of me. I'm getting the best of today. I only have an hour and a half left today. Or do I? I think I'm going to try to build until 10 o'clock tonight instead of 9 o'clock. Just so I can get this set done. And you guys can, like, accrue more points. Isn't that exciting? But when the wheel is over, the wheel is over. I don't know when or if I'm going to replace it with something else. Oh, I imagine I will replace it with something else. I think you guys have such fun with it that it would be terrible to discontinue it. All right, so let me just look through here again because I've got 2 extras. I need to figure out where these are supposed to go. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check. Check and check. Ah. I don't think this one's supposed to be here. So I'm going to go and stick this here. Back. That's the way it's supposed to go. Yeah, and on a positive note too, I got to see my wife again, who is she's having a pretty good day today. I'm so glad, because sometimes she has terrible days at work, but not today. Not today. She did get home a little late, but other than that, she's having a good day. My wife sees a lot of sick people that don't take very good care of themselves. So I urge you guys to try to take as good a care of yourselves as you can. Oh, I don't see anything missing here. So maybe I just added an extra 1 by accident. It's possible. Okay, so we're going to consider that an extra. As a Lego builder, what is the worst thing about Lego? Unclear instructions is the worst thing about Lego. And this, the instructions for some of the older sets are not very clear, if you ask me. So I struggled with the USC Superstar Destroyer twice because the instructions um, it was hard to tell what is dark gray and what is black. And I actually just near where you have like the console area, the bridge on the Superstar Destroyer, there is some dark gray, like grate pieces you're supposed to put in. I think 4 of them. And I put black there. And then I built it all up. And then I started on the stand, which is black. And on the bottom of each stand in the front, it's supposed to get a black grate piece. But I didn't have any more left over. What I had was dark gray grate pieces, and I knew immediately I made a mistake. So after the stream ended, I just started taking apart that set again. And it was just, man, what a bummer. I'm going to try this again, guys. Yeah, it's like it's not. It's like it's not setting it visible properly. Oh, See, it keeps picking that, so it makes me think it's broken. Oh, okay, maybe it's not broken because that was a different option there.
Hello there.
Hey Ryan, yeah, it's not been a good day for Mac. Not a good day at all. This is actually supposed to be empty. And I think it's supposed to get set from within Streamer by itself. Wonder if that's the problem here. So set the source, visible state, visible, play sound, hidden. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm saying that I'm trying to get it fixed briefly. So it flips to the screen properly. Maybe it has to be at the top. I'm here, Kathy. You know it, Ryan. You know it. So Ryan, you missed it. I lost my overlay. I lost a lot of things today that I had to kind of redo. It's been a stressful little day. And yesterday I almost lost my camera because um, like my tripod would no longer lock the camera in place. And it was just kind of going willy-nilly all over the place. And so I had to stop using my main camera yesterday and go to the side camera. But at least at that point, you know, a day was pretty much done. So, anyways, it's been a day. It's been a day for sure. Shoot. Oh, Ryan, wish him a happy birthday from us all here, please. And you gotta tell me which kid is how old. Oh, I think is it your boy that has a birthday today? That's so nice. But it's probably better you're singing them happy birthday and not me. My voice has been compared to an out of tune bagpipe. My singing voice, anyways. Let's see. Let's get this sorted real quick. Let's see. All right, I'll come back to it here in a second. Let me get spilled. I'm in the process of fixing it, I think, but I don't want to spend the entire stream with you guys looking at me, looking at this. It's not fair to you guys at all. One day cannot kill you, but a second can. I guess that's I guess that's true. And I'm not sure why the orientation for this is so strange for the rest of this build. Like I would prefer the orientation to be a little different, not necessarily facing this direction. It is nice to be putting some plates on here, though. When you start putting plates on, you start getting hyped for like getting away from all the Technic stuff and moving towards actually putting, compartments in and stuff like that. Because there's all kinds of compartments that you have in the Millennium Falcon. Like you have a place where they play the games at, and you've got like a little hallway, and you've got basically a cockpit, and it's all super great. But the worst part is just this part. And this part I think is really mostly done after this step and the next step, and then if I recall correctly, there's a lot of plates to be stuck on, like a massive amount of plates to be stuck on, and that's interesting too, in that that part of the build is not in the 75192, which is the second gen Millennium Falcon. You don't have these weird solid buildup of plates, and when we get there, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And 8 gets there, goes there. All right, let's see. Did I put 2 6s on yet? I don't think I did. Has anyone built this set out before, or is it just me? Build every way. Are you referring to episode 789? Yeah, this set was not cheap at all. I think this set cost me like $2,000 or something like that. It was a pricey one. They had one at Bricks and Minifigs that was $500 extra with a certificate of authenticity, which I thought about splurging the extra amount of money for, but I was like, why would I need a certificate of authenticity? And what is that going to do for me? I mean, it's sealed in a box. I think that's authentic enough. So I just went with this one instead. And I think I have everything there. So I do have a stand for this that I will need to build out. I got an Efferman stand again, and this set is nearly identical to 75192, but it has some differences to the point where you cannot just use the same stand for the two sets. You actually have to modify the Efferman stand somewhat with the addition of some Technic pieces. So I need to get those Technic pieces as well. I think my local hobby shop has those pieces, so at least that shouldn't be very much an issue. But I think it's a little interesting that they're so close but yet different. I hope Never Too Old for Lego is enjoying his Millennium Falcon build. Never Too Old for Lego is building the same thing in a sense, except it's the second gen, and he's building one he got off of AliExpress or Timu or something like that. It's an off-brand set. So I hope his build is going well for him. I've only caught like one of them. All right, moving right along, moving right along. 8 of these. I remember piecing this out, and I was like, okay, 8 of those, got to do it. I don't think Technic has ever really hurt my hands. I built that Pugio and it was just fine. Okay. Got 5 here. Nope, 6. 6. 7. 8. All right, so now where do 8 of these go? Gotta flip it back over. Looks like all 8 of these go right here in the front. And this is, of course, is to keep it from falling apart. But I do wonder what the effect would be if these weren't on there. Like, how much would it really fall apart? So it seems like it would be pretty solid regardless of putting these pieces here. If I was stuck in the Star Wars dimension for 24 hours, what would I do? Like which era and timeline of Star Wars? Luke Skywalker time? Well, I mean, would that be after the fall of the Empire or before? How you doing, Nick the Pickle? Nick the Pickle. I like pickles. Before the fall of the Empire? Oh man, I guess I'd try to make sure that I didn't get blown up by the Empire. I think I would be safe though, because I don't think I would be a force wielder. But I would certainly try to help the Rebel Alliance as much as I could in a 24-hour time span. Maybe I could bless them with knowledge I gained from my time here. Be like, hey guys, you don't need to find Galen Urso. You don't have to go to Scarif. I already have the plans here in my brain. I'll help you out, guys. For the Alliance. Hey, Gris Kid, welcome back. Tell him to stop pollution. Someone needs to have gone back in time and told us to stop pollution here. Although, you know, they did fix the ozone layer. You notice how no one ever talks about the ozone layer? They did, the environmental changes were effective. And the hole went away. That was a big thing when I was growing up, is people were always talking about the ozone and, you know, the fluorocarbons or whatever they were that were destroying the ozone layer, and had to stop that stuff. And it all worked. Hey, welcome back, Kathy. Oh, this is the wrong perspective. This is the right one. Could I play Battlefront 2? I don't have Battlefront 2, and I've never played Battlefront 2. Oh wait. Oh, Star Wars Battlefront 2. That might be cool to do one of these days, I guess, to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't have it right now, but I could probably buy it. Yeah, maybe I could do that one of these days. I did start a gaming channel to kind of set this channel apart from a gaming channel, or you know, streaming videos or games and such. But we'll have to see. Right now I have so much going on Lego wise, and I split my time between Lego and World of Warcraft, believe it or not. I still play World of Warcraft. And I play that stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I need to skip a piece here. Battlefront 2. I am not good at shooter games though. Like I am abysmal. You know, today I learned about a subreddit that was, the name of it made me chuckle. It's called over 40 Fortnite. And I was like, man, that sounds like a channel for me. Because I'm over 40. Oh, these are too short. These are too short. I need longer ones. Are there longer ones than these? Oh. All right, guys, hold on. I'm diving for pieces here. I'm diving for pieces. Do I have 16s? I'm not even able to find any 16s. The only 16s I can find are in dark silver gray, or dark gray, rather. And some of it, no, that's dark gray. Dark gray. Oh, hold on. Hold the press. I think I found one. Hold the press. I think that's common, but I do not get back pain while building Lego. I must be, I guess, one of the few that don't. I have sat in this chair for hours and hours and hours and hours, no break, no moving, and I've been just fine. Yay, I found the pieces, guys! I found them! All right, you're gonna see things go dark for a second. Well, the points are always working, Grizz Kid. It's the wheel that I'm trying to get to work. The points have not stopped working this whole time. There I am. So what you're going to do is you're going to see me try to figure this out real quick, okay? Oh, wow, I really broke it. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so at least the wheel works again. It didn't show the winner for some reason. Let's see. Why is that not showing up? Lego Clone Troopers, huh? Alexandria and whoever else wants to spin the wheel, I think it's safe to spin the wheel. You can see the the wheel spin and land, and it announces in the stream, and that's good enough. And I'll sort out the rest of it later. So I think it's safe. It's safe to spin the wheel. I just I apologize if you are not a gamer and it lands on. And keep in mind, guys, I said this before. If you land on an option you don't like, and someone else wants to spend 1,500 points on it, then they can. Oh boy, you get to pick a mock. Now that should be exciting. I think it's exciting. That is exciting. Yes. Yes. That is fantastic. A mock is it's basically someone else's creation that is unreplicable. So that is great. And Alexandria, if you find that's overwhelming and someone wants to pay the 1,500 points instead of you, they can do that. Or we can all work together, or you guys can work together to pick out a mock. But the last one that got picked out was not as terrible as people think it was. I thought that the Deep Space Nine was fine. I did enjoy building it. There was only one small terrible point, and that was the hub that got built out pretty quickly. I mean, it wasn't too bad, and then after that, it was smooth sailing. It does need still a little bit extra work. I do need to order some more pieces for it, and then after that, I'll finish it up. But it was Zim picked a good build for me. I do believe Zim picked a good build. And then, of course, I got to wear a red shirt, right, guys? Remember that? I wore a red shirt. And Alexandra, you are in no rush to pick something out, so don't feel like you have to do it right now. You do have some time. So that option has been removed now from the wheel. So it can't be picked again. The only ones that can be picked multiple times are the less than $50 gift cards. And it's kind of funny because all those gift cards are still hanging out. No one's landed on one of those yet. These go where? Oh, they go on top. Is the build not working? See, I noticed that StreamerBot is terrible about some commands that just don't go through properly. There you go, Gris Kid. Alexandria, you can shoot with your question. Kathy, I will check it out as soon as I get done with this. I promise I will. I promise. $600 is pretty high. Hey, Foggy, welcome back. Alexandria, $600 is pretty high, and I would probably say that the majority of sets out of designs out there won't cost that much. So if you pick something out that you like, just send it to me and I'll get it all figured out. Don't you worry. Foggy, are you drinking coffee? Yay, coffee. Okay, so this is done. So build every way. You need to have 1,500 points to spin the wheel, and then you can spin the wheel. I think coffee is my favorite drink. Now, I don't have to drink coffee, or that's what I like to tell myself anyways. Yeah, it originally was going to take a lot longer to build up the points, and I think I tweaked it a little too much to the point where you accumulate points faster than I thought. Darth War Thunder. Darth War Thunder, my most favorite set I have ever built that is not Star Wars related is the Titanic. The best Star Wars Lego set I have ever built is the Super Star Destroyer, the UCS one, which I just streamed like a couple weeks ago. Feel free to check it out. I put a light kit in at the same time here with my my viewer Crom, and that was a pretty good time. Where in tarnation are these pieces supposed to go? So this goes underneath and adjacent to this Technic piece. So Darth War Thunder, welcome to the stream. You have a fantastic name. I like it. How did you find my channel? Grace Kid, if you want the 150 point commands, your best bet is to look in the thing in the bottom. But all of the effects are currently broken, unfortunately. So what happens when you just have a part-time YouTuber with a long full-time job? Yeah, this morning I was like, this morning at 4 in the morning, I was like, I'm going to try to fix this slice thing. And I broke everything. Oh, did someone spin? Guys, if you don't have the 1500 points, don't spin. I guess I fixed that, and then it got rebroke again. Oh, yep. I don't know why that should not have happened. You know, you can't spin until you get to 1500. You're not supposed to. Yeah, Darth War Thunder, that is correct. And the minute you entered the chat or started talking, you immediately started accruing points. But I'll have to fix that tomorrow. So if you're new here, don't spin the wheel, or I'll make it so you can't spin the wheel. Honestly, if I would have known that there were so many complications today, I would have just canceled it for tonight. The scope of broken things was not revealed until actually after the chat started or the stream started. And they're supposed to be. Okay, there it is. I think it's wrong to really idolize anyone, if you ask me. Well, to excess, of course. Because we are, after all, only human. Yeah. I know about War Thunder. War Thunder is pretty cool. My dad would probably love it, especially because he loves tanks. Panzer, or I guess his name is really Autistic Tank Enthusiast, though he likes to be called Panzer. He does some really nice mocks of tanks and stuff like that. So yeah, there are some nice prizes in the wheel, and there still are some nice prizes. So these are the prizes left. Yeah, Grizz here picked the next set to be built. Darth War Thunder. Most of the stuff here is nothing that has to be shipped. And any gift cards would be done digitally. So those would be emailed or sent out via Discord. And if you do not live in North America, I will make sure that whatever wherever country you're in, the Lego gift card will be in your currency, because that's just fair. You shouldn't be penalized for not living in the United States. Something does not seem right about the placement of this. Oh, Ireland. I'm going to Ireland next year, Darth War Thunder. We haven't solidified the cities yet, but I'm sure it will be Bath. Bath will be one of the places we go to. Because my wife is a Titanic lover, and so we're literally doing some famous places for the Titanic. And then I'm going to go see some castles in Scotland, and hopefully at least one Scotch distillery. And that. I have some extras. I'm just going to review again to make sure that I have everything here. I mean, everything seems fine. I think I'm not missing any pieces here. I don't like that I have extras, but it could just be because I accidentally pulled out more than I should, which is a distinct possibility. Everything feels like I've got pairs. Always have to have pairs. All right, I'd say it's good. Is there ever going to be a brick and minifig in Savannah, Georgia? There's been a murder in Savannah. They have a brick and minifig in Springfield, Missouri.
Hello there.
Hey, Sambo. Sambo, it's been a terrible day so far, Sambo, but things are slowly starting to work again. Oh, I guess I could have. That's the piece I was looking for earlier. All right, so I need plates. I need red plates. So now I have to hunt for pieces, guys. So I have gone beyond my goal today, which is great. Despite all of the problems, I have defied my expectations. You know what? I'm just gonna bring this up here. Look at this big old box of just stuff. Well, thank you, Sambo. Thank you. Things are improving. Okay, so I've got one of those. Now I need a red variant. I just don't remember really seeing a red variant anywhere. So guys, this is what it looks like. Build Every thanks for joining me tonight. I hope I'll see you next time. I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday. And maybe, who knows, maybe Thursday. We'll have to see. Darth War Thunder, we've been to 2 of the museums here in the States. We went to the one in Las Vegas, and we went to the one in Branson. Oh, gotta be careful here. Grizz, we're gonna build this until it's done. But I mean, I think Friday would be the last day. I know I wanted to start Rivendell, but I want to make sure that the designer of the mock doesn't have any problems with me building it on stream. And I know we've had some good discussions about this in Discord, and people should be okay with me building their designs on stream.
Hello there.
But I want to make sure. Hey, Zach Rutledge. No, Zach, this is the OG. This is the one that requires you to sift through parts, unfortunately, because there is no numbered bags. So, Zach, this is the oldest Star Wars UCS set I've ever built, and I was not aware that they didn't have numbered bags. And so, you know, just imagine my surprise when I open the box and I'm like, no, this is not fair. I guess it's an example. Of, you know, being spoiled. You're spoiled by Lego, and I'm going back in time because I didn't really start building Lego until just last year. So, you know, I started with the newer sets first, and now I'm starting some of the older ones. Okay, cool. So it's been interesting. I spent a fair amount of time sorting out the smaller pieces into these little trays here, and that's gone pretty well. But the bigger pieces I have not. So those I still have to kind of like go through. And so we've gotten most of the bottom part of it done, and it really mimics or well, the second gen Millennium Falcon really takes after this, because you know this should probably look familiar to anyone that's ever built the second gen one. Zach, I got this on eBay. I took a real big chance and bought this on eBay. Now I say I take a real big chance, but really I spend a fair amount of time looking through people's you know, other auctions and their past auctions and seeing if things look sketchy or not. And I've been actually very successful with my eBay purchases, even when they're like higher dollar eBay purchases. They've all gone well so far. But yeah, that's how I got it. No, you're fine, Alexandra. You're fine. Thank you for sticking around for so long, and I'll look for that mock that you pick out for me. Well, thank you, thank you, Zach. That means a lot. Gris Kid, yes, I have actually all of the Star Wars UCS sets. Not all of them are built. I've been going back in time, so I started on stream at least. I started with the Razor Crest, and normally I would be building Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter because that's next. But we we did some funny stuff for the May the 4th, and this was the set that was picked out to be built, and I never went back to finish it, so now we're finishing it this week. And now I'm a little bit more of an experienced builder, so this is going a lot better, because the second gen did not go so well for me. I need another one of these type of pieces, and actually this is kind of getting in the way. But yeah, this is the cover. So it's pretty neat. There's the piece I was looking for. So Zach, did you go to Brick World? All right. I need 2x2 bricks. Do I have 2x2 bricks? Sort it out. Are they dark gray? Yeah, I got dark gray. Yeah, Zach, I echo that sentiment. There are things I really don't like about that Millennium Falcon. One of them is that the back, I don't know, exhaust plates or whatever they are, they're not affixed somewhere. So the last time I moved the Millennium Falcon, like my arms popped off the retaining panel, and it caused like all of those plates that are not really, you know, or panels, I guess, that aren't, you know, actually pinned in with Technic pieces, just fall out. And that took a little bit of time to rebuild. That was annoying, to say the least. I need 4 by. Yeah, I didn't go to Brick World myself either. I just couldn't get the time. Next year, though, and my wife is actually kind of looking forward to going. Well, is it in Chicago every year? Darth War Thunder, your points is exclamation mark points. That should tell you where you're at. Yeah, so next year I'm going. At least tentatively. I got approval from the wife, because she wants to go to Chicago too. She hasn't been to Chicago in a long time. She knows what she's getting into, which is, you know, a bunch of Lego stuff. So I put a points system in YouTube because I didn't have anything going in Twitch yet. I'm not affiliate, and so it kind of helps spice things up a little bit.
Hello there.
Hey, GB Hicks, welcome to the stream. Believe it or not, GB Hicks, I was in your position not too long ago, and I got these new new PAX wardrobes behind me, and that helped free up some space for me. But yeah, I was sweating, not having space either. So my space in here is very confined, actually. Like, I don't have all of this space. There's a section over there that's for exercise equipment that my wife only uses maybe like once every 6 months, but I have to keep it over there. So running out of space is an eventuality. Just hopefully a little bit further on.
Hello there.
So GB Hicks, hey, Brick Reporter. Okay, so GB Hicks, behind me, those are PAX wardrobes from IKEA. So Brick Reporter, you joined yesterday when I was demoing the lit up Broadur I finished, and I had to reposition the camera so it would pick it up, and my tripod actually broke, and so that's why the camera was going up and down like it was an earthquake. I did get it fixed, actually. It was just it had to be tweaked, and so that's why I was like, oh no, Brick Reporter was in here, and then he had to see that, and I didn't have a chance to explain to him what was going on. But I got everything settled, and you can see that it looks finally complete. Right up behind me, and it's all lit. And it only took 6 months to finish that set, just because I had such a hard time squeezing the time into to put it in. Aze Pinoy, thank you so very much for the follow. And GB Hicks, how did you find me, by the way? Grizz Kid, the Titanic is upstairs in the living room in front of the mantle. So the Brick Reporter, he puts out, Lego news, and it is some of the most accurate Lego news I have seen so far. Oh, okay, cool. I'll look for that. I love the interactions between you guys. So
Hello there.
Thank you, Zach, and thank you, Az Pinoy. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. It's probably AZ for Arizona. Well, cool. Thank you very much, GB Hicks, for stopping by. Yeah, I built the second gen, and just over my kind of almost my obsession with collecting all the UCS sets, I had to get this one too.
The Force will be with you, always.
And sorry guys, I'm having to kind of bend over to get pieces out of this ginormous box, because I can't have the box on my desk. Oh, Assassin Zombie, thank you very much for the follow too. I won't call you Knob, but I'll call you Knob this one time. Thank you.
Hello there.
AZ Pinoy. Hey, little Lego. Welcome back. Yes, Matt. Yes, Kathy. What can I help you with, Kathy? And I need another 1x8. So, oh, Kathy, yeah, I hear you. I also could use more Lego sets. Well, actually, no. I want more Lego sets, but I don't really need more Lego sets. I guess there's a difference between the two of them.
Hello there.
So, that's good eyes, good eyes. So that is the first, oh, I'm sorry, that's the second gen Millennium Falcon Assassin Zombie. That's the second gen. So I have both of them, and let's see. And down there where those, shoot, let me kind of pop this over to the right to see if it'll focus. Where those plastic containers are is where this Millennium Falcon is going when I finally build it out. Kathy, I want more ships. Like I want the Imperial flagship. I want Queen Anne's Revenge. I want the Black Pearl. I want the Endurance. Those are the sets I kind of want right now. And some of those are a little bit more expensive than others. But I'm going to Bricks and Minifig tomorrow, and I know they have a sealed Black Pearl, which I don't think I'll get, but they have a sealed Queen Mary's Revenge. I think it's Queen Mary's Revenge. And I think I might actually walk out the door with that tomorrow. And I'm having oral surgery tomorrow, so I'll blame it on the pain. You know, you have to have some Lego therapy. Okay, these are the 870. Yes, I did. What is it that the Happy Go Merry? I think is that the name of the ship? I have seen the live action One Piece, but I have not seen the anime. So I'm not much of an anime guy. But yes, I want that. But the Brati, I think is the name of the other one, is a bit too much for me. I don't think I want to get that one. Oh, Assassin Zombie, off-brand sets, they're welcome to be discussed here. I don't have anything against anyone building off-brand sets whatsoever. The important thing is that people are building the sets that they want and they can afford, and they have a good time doing it, and that's just what's important to me. Not everyone out there has the means to get stuff like this, and I understand that. I'm a little bit more blessed than some and fortunate than some.
The Force will be with you, always.
And that's
Hello
part
there.
of why I started this channel too, is I can show some things off that some people might not necessarily see nowadays. RC Spaceports, welcome to the stream. Flogging. Yeah, Assassin Zombie. It's when things go into retirement, it's incredible the amount of money that they inflates to. I'm still looking for the right piece here. That's 8. So I keep finding 8s and 12s, and I need a 10. Anyways, RC Spaceport, what do you like to build for Lego? I'm sorry, I'm looking for a 4x10 down here. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, finally, I found a 4x10. Oh, Gris Kid, did I, nano blocks. I saw some nano block sets in Singapore that were a little tempting to get, but I did opt out of getting those. I actually did pick up some sets in Singapore when I was there, and really those sets took up enough of baggage to where I couldn't really get anything else anyways. I think that Darth Jar Jar might be one of my more favorite minifigs, because as we were kind of talking about this earlier today, and that my friends and I had been joking about Darth Jar Jar being a thing for many years. I mean, how else do you explain the calamities that occurred? Okay, bye, Darth War Thunder. Thanks for stopping by. And I look forward to seeing you again here on Wednesday. I think I'm hoping I'll be on. We'll have to see how the oral surgery goes. But I think I'll be okay to stream. But I'll post out a note if I can. Yeah, I think RC Spaceport. The Titanic was well worth it, but of course my wife is Titanic obsessed, which is why I got the set for her in the first place. But it's huge. So you really need to make sure you do have the space available for something that large. And we have that set upstairs in a nice plastic case, so nothing can happen to it. So I've got one of those. One of those, and I think I need just 2 2x4s.
The Force will be with you.
Nathan builds
Always.
things. That's a lovely name. I might like it because of the similarity. No, Kathy, I have oral surgery tomorrow at like 1 o'clock. Hey, thank you so very much, Zach, and thank you very much, friends of Zach that I hope will also be friends of mine too. We can all be friends. I appreciate you guys so very much, and that just that's very touching, Zach, that you you would do that for me. I appreciate that a great deal. No, Grizz, thank you for stopping by, and we'll build out that Rivendell extension probably starting this weekend, unless the designer says she doesn't want me to do it. No, I'm having an infection cleaned up. I'm hoping it won't be too bad, but they're just giving me local anesthesia, and I'm not a big fan of dentists in their first place. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. And I have to drive 2 hours because that's where the closest endodontist is. And then afterwards, I have to drive 2 hours back. Hopefully not in pain. That's why I believe some Lego retail therapy is in order. Either probably beforehand rather than afterwards. 2, 4.
The Force will be with you.
Jay Brinker! Jay
Always.
Brinker! Thank you! You all have been so kind and awesome and amazing tonight. I don't think I can express the words enough. Nick the Pickle, yes, I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes on Sundays. It just, it depends. Generally, if my wife is off, I don't stream Sundays. If my wife is working, then I do usually, because she can't do anything because she's on call anyways, and it's like, well, and half the time she gets called into work, so. This Sunday I will be streaming for sure. Yeah, I am. Okay, so I need another 4x6. So if anyone ever comes across this set and starts building it, you're gonna have a heck of a time sorting the pieces beforehand, let me tell you. Okay, that was almost a little build mistake, but we got it figured out beforehand. And I'm sure tomorrow will be fine. I'm just a hair nervous about it is all. I mean, who likes to go to the dentist in general? I bet nobody. So can you guys guess what this is going to be yet? So Jay Brinker, do you have a particular type of Lego that you like to build out more than others, so far as categories, genres go? Are you a Star Wars fan? Lord of the Rings fan? Super Mario
Hello there.
fan? Oh yeah, like it all? I don't do Friends. Or Duplo. Like, someone offered me a free friend set once, and I'm like, no, dude, I'll go ahead and I'll help you sell this set, and I'll make sure you get the proceeds for it, but I will not build this set. It is just not my thing. Yeah, I mean, what kills me, okay, is if they actually had real minifigs, I would think about it, but I don't like dolls. So that's a big no for me. No, no. Kathy. Oh, Nathan builds things. I like sets I can hang on the wall. That sounds terrifying, actually. And I have bad luck with things sometimes, and I'm sure that I would lose a set. No, Kathy. Kathy, I wish my wife was going with me, but she has to work. So I'm just going by myself. Oh, I need a couple 1x4s from here too. Oh, hi, Aaron Preston. I'm sorry, I didn't even see you come in. I apologize. only 17 sets. Only. I feel fortunate that I have not had any real cat damage to my sets yet. There is
Hello there.
I have 6 cats, and most of them roam around the downstairs. Okay, I need 2 of these. Hey, Mr. Red.
Hello there.
Yeah, actually, I'm all out of root beer now, to tell the truth. Jay Brinker, I am old too, man. I'm old, and it's a little sad because I didn't start getting into Lego until last year. So it feels like I have all this stuff to catch up on. Hopefully before arthritis sets in, of course. Okay, these are 8s and I need 10s. Yeah, hey, Lemonade! Lemonade, this is only like the second time you've been in my stream, I think. How are you doing tonight? I love fishing pieces just out of a box at random. Yeah, these are 10s here. I am not anywhere close to finishing this set. I just really started on it today for all intents and purposes. I got some of it built a long time ago, but really today is only the amount of time I put into it. And I did sort out like 23 or 24 pages, and I went through that pretty quickly, despite all the technical difficulties I've had today. And so I got into a position where I have to start fishing for pieces again. But yeah, some of the stuff I have pre-sorted out in these. I love these little containers I got off of Amazon. And so, you know, the smaller pieces I've sorted out, but the bigger pieces I have to keep going into this big box of stuff for. Oh no, Aaron, no, no. I'm so sorry. So, let's see. I don't know if we can do it with this one. Let's go back. Okay, so if you look, there, you can see that my Imperial Star Destroyer wing is the bottom part of the plate is sagging. That is my only cat damage right now, because Dudley has been rubbing up against that one, and so I actually switched positions, and I put the Super Star Destroyer up top, and I put the Imperial Star Destroyer down at the bottom, and he's left it alone. So I don't really understand that cat, but it is what it is. And that poor kitty has to be locked up so much because he's a detriment to my other cats. I can't. I have to give him this open space for him to be in, otherwise he'll be too confined. Yeah, I guess you're right, Aaron. There really is no understanding them. But you still love them anyways. And that's how we ended up with 6. We kept on finding strays and taking them home. One of those. So, Aaron, we have to lock ours out, otherwise none of us would get any sleep. And it's really interesting how each one has their own distinct personality and method of keeping us awake. Like one of them will sleep at the feet of my wife so she can't turn over, and then one of them tries to sleep on her arm. One of them sleeps on my arm, and one of them just wants to jump on my chest and butt their head against my chin until I wake up to pet him. So the cats are banned from the bedroom. Oh yeah, so this right here, this is how the set comes. So look, you've got some wedge pieces there. You've got what is it? 1 by 10 here. You've got a Technic L piece. You've got what is it? A 2 by 4 with holes in the middle, and you just have to go through all this stuff to find the pieces that you want. It is it's a real, you have to have a lot of patience. You have to have a lot of patience to build this set out, especially on stream, because it just goes by so much slower.
Hello there.
Hey, Luffy. No, Zach. No, there are no numbered bags with this. And I think I don't know. I don't know at what year that started, but this set I think came out in 2007 and retired in 2009. And I think the Superstar Destroyer came out in 2012, I want to say. And that did have number bags, so it's somewhere in that time they stopped. And I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, Luffy, I'm after this page I'm probably gonna, well, probably after this step I'm gonna probably call it quits. So I wanna get some of this stuff pre-sorted again. Hopefully I can get more steps done the next time. But yeah, it's a little bit of a trial. So I have the smaller stuff sorted, and the next chance I get, I want to do the bigger pieces. I think these are 2 1x4 finished pieces. So Luffy, how are you doing? Oh, Luffy, I saw an interesting Instagram post about some people that they thought they were going to be taking a ferry in Switzerland, and it ended up being a train instead of a ferry that they got on. So they paid, I don't know how many euros, or I can't remember how many euros, and there was like ramps, and they loaded their car on top of the train with other people, and then it was the train that ferried them along. And I thought, wow. I wasn't sure if you heard anything like that. I think I have all the pieces I finally need. Nope. And 2 more 1x4s. So, Zach, how long have you been streaming for? What's chaos build? I mean, the temptation. Yeah, that is the temptation, Aaron. That is the temptation, just to dump it all out and then null it out. But this set itself takes up so much space. I don't think it would go very well. But that thought has entered my mind. All right. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So to recap, did finish basically the skeleton, which probably looks familiar to anyone that has built the first gen, although there are some key differences, being that I don't remember there being these you can't really see them very well on camera, but I don't remember the second gen Millennium Falcon having these slope pieces like this. Or I don't know how you, I'm still kind of new to Lego, like only about a year. So if I'm not saying the description for them correctly, please forgive me. But I don't remember seeing those in the second gen Millennium Falcon at all. But the rest of it, pretty much feels the same and builds the same. And then, believe it or not, this is the back. And that is not how the second gen Millennium Falcon was built. And instead of having like the blue tube for the the engine on the back, or it has actual like translucent blue bricks. So I think that will be built out here pretty soon too. So anyways, that's for Wednesday. Between now and then, I have to piece out more of this set so that I'm not doing this all night long, digging into this box. But at least the amount of pieces in the box is shrinking, so I guess that's pretty good. Oh yeah. Let me get that all sorted out. Absolutely. I've actually never done a raid, so let me open this up real quick. And thank you guys again so very much for joining me tonight. And Zach, you're a real one, man. You're a real one. I appreciate you so very much. So all right. So how do I do a raid now? Mm, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do a raid. Oh, okay. So let's see. Explore raid browser. Search. Paste. Okay, so I got him here. Okay, so I got it. So I just start raid, and that's it. All right. Well, thank you guys, RC Spaceport, Zach, Nathan Builds Things, Aaron. Let's see. I think there was Jay Brinker. Thank you. You guys are so very great for helping me. Assassin Zombie, I almost forgot you. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so very much for helping me make my goal. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sundays. So I appreciate you guys again. I hope to see you again. And I hope you guys have a good night. So I'm going to go ahead and start this raid now. And yes, I am. I am going to be done for tonight, and thank you guys. And hold on one second, guys. Um, so I'm very sorry. I just did a raid for the first time, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. But anyways, yeah, I had some technical difficulties, but I'll work on those over the next couple days, and appreciate you guys' patience. You guys are so very great, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to see me and spend some time here. And I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. There is a chance on Thursday I will stream. I really kind of want to finish this set sooner than later, so I might have a very rare Thursday stream. Thank you so very much, Kathy. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And in less than 12 hours, I will be heading to work, and I will be watching Foggy stream in the morning because my work tomorrow won't be as busy as it is today. So thanks again for your patience, and I will catch you guys later. Good night.